to 108 Gate, where we're looking at the current energies of the reading where we're currently sitting at. So, being a little busy, shall we say, at the moment. I hope you're all well. In response to some weird, funky energies, I'm going to use an old deck, bringing it back. And there seems to be some energy of self-love, self-care, self-preservation, making sure you're doing that for yourself, making sure you're paying attention to where you're at and what do you need. That is a priority. I'm going to say that again. Sorry about the bikes going past. That is a priority. What you need is a priority. What you need is the focus of the current energy, the focus of your current step to evolving into a deeper sense of who you are. If you are not your first priority, who is, what is that helping you? Is that enabling you to move on to your next steps? So there seems to be a face here on a stone and a face here on a stone, or it could be like something that's buried, something that's turned to stone and buried, long gone, but yet there's some like discomfort still occurring because of the face of it is still there. What I mean by this is, are there like certain things that are coming back in the memory, in flashbacks, in certain patterns you're identifying? Seek and see the empowerment that is coming from those patterns coming up, and that you are identifying them. If the patterns are coming up and you're just getting yourself back into a role of being subservient, or a role of being a victim to it, or a role of not being empowered, stop and take a look. I've said this before on the other channel, I'm saying it again. I'm not one of those people that says we're never a victim, we shouldn't say we're a victim and whatever. We observe and see what is actually happening, how we're feeling, because there are times when we may have actually been in a victim mode. We may have felt the trauma of something, we may have felt the torment of something, and if those patterns are coming up again, be mindful, be aware to be loving to self, be careful to self. Be aware of those things that are coming up, the flashbacks that are coming up, the memories that are coming up, the patterns that are coming up, all those things that make you feel like you need to go within yourself. Hug yourself energetically, physically, emotionally, making sure you're eating well, you're sleeping well, you're taking good care of yourself. Anywhere there's aches and pains, pay attention to it. When was that happening last time? When did that happen before? What is happening now? Why is it happening now? Have a look at those. In that evaluation, we've got two cards here coming up. So we've got one that's focused on looking down to see who's in our path, on a path that is in proximity to self. When we are looking at those people, are they a threat? Are they not a threat? Are you feeling threatened from something before, and therefore something that's coming up? Or are you feeling as though you need to be on alert, you need to be high alert? Are your senses telling you something? Is your body telling you something? Excuse me. So in that process, watching to see who is a threat, who is not a threat. Is that just an innocent person passing by, no threat at all? Or is there something that you're just alert to, constantly reacting to something in the same space, in the same way, because you've become used to that? Looking at that, discern the difference that you're empowered, so you're not stuck in a fight or fright or frozen mode, and you're actually appropriately able to defend yourself. And then from this, you're going to be able to then feel into more of your wealth, more of your empowerment, more of what's of value. This is going to help you to defend what is required of you. Defend what you are required to do. Defend why you're doing it. Defend how you're doing it. Defend yourself. Defend your existence. Defend your principles. Defend your values. All of that is going to be apparent as you discern here what is going on. Are you just feeling threatened, or are you actually threatened? Is it a remnant of the past where you have been feeling threatened or you were threatened? Therefore, that pattern, have a look at it. Make sure you're doing it justice in that when you need to be alerted to a threat, you are able to receive that response appropriately and accurately. If you're just seeing everything as a threat, you may be pushing away opportunities, you may be pushing away love, you may be pushing away an opportunity to heal from something. So the wealth from this discernment is immense. This wealth is something that you definitely want to be working on, you definitely want to be enhancing, you definitely want to be open to receiving. So for now, sorry for the shakiness, sorry for this format at the moment. We will be going back to old format or something alike to that. Let me know how you like these cards. Hope you're all well. Let me know in the comments how you're doing. For now, peace and love.